What's good, people? I'm back after a long time of not doing What's the Difference videos. So I think the last What's the Difference I did was probably the Air Max Graviton. Actually it was the Air Max Graviton. So the leather version versus the mesh version. And the more popular video I've done, I don't know if you've seen it or not. If you haven't, go check it out. It's on my channel. So the Air Max 95 Essential versus the Air Max 95 Ultra, UL, Ultralight, whatever you want to call them. So we're continuing with the Air Max 95. You know, it's been on my channel for a while now, so a lot of Air Max 95s. And what I've got here is a comparison between, as you probably read the title, Air Max 95 Essential and Air Max 95 NDSTRKT. So no destruct, whatever you want to call them. I'm just going to call them Air Max 95 Destruct. Yeah, we'll call them that. It's a good name. So as you can see, it's the same box. I'm not happy because these ones cost £170 retail. These ones are £155 retail. So the NDSTRKT, the no destructs, the destructs, they are £170 retail. They were actually bought cheaper. Those I paid retail for £155, but I'd rather pay retail for those than these because these I don't really like as much. But this isn't personal opinion time. So that's the no destructs, and it will be easier for me to actually do that. Or would it actually not? As you can see, I haven't planned this line. Yes, that's much better. So the essentials are right here, the no destructs are right here. So as you can see, they are quite similar but quite different at the same time. So one of the main differences is the actual upper. So this is like a plastic coated plastic type panel, rubber type panel all over the top of the sneaker. So it's all over the top, on the front and on the side. So it doesn't have the original wave pattern like the original Air Max 95 does. So it's like a wavy pattern. They are made in different materials normally. This one is just, you know, one sort of plastic thing, and on the other side you can tell big difference as well. So on this one they've got the Nike tick on the inside and on the outside, but on the original it's only on the outside and it's embroidered in, and it's actually much bigger. So that's a couple key differences. Another similarity of them is the back tab is actually quite similar, so it's the reflective back tab. So they've made that quite the same. The sole that's quite the same also. It's just different colors. But if you actually want to look at the sole, it's quite different. So the bottom of the trainers, that's the same. As you can see, this has been given like a winter upgrade, so it does say winter utility there, Air Max, so that's like a winter. Those these are actually quite slippery in the winter. On snow, don't recommend these. I haven't tried obviously because it hasn't snowed yet, So you know, it's kind of got like cuts in the back tab or whatever you want to call it, just to make it a bit more rugged. We'll have to test that out outside. Another thing is lace loops. This kind of shows the lace loops as like outside. These are always covered by mesh on the originals. This is all kind of, you know, open, no mesh on top, so you can see where they're hidden. So yes, there are tabs under here, whatever, it will be exactly like that. It's their choice to leave it open. I think it does look kind of cool, but I think it only looks good on these, it wouldn't look good on this. Another similarity is Air Max bubble, but this one actually has the original Air Max bubble type, but this is quite similar. It just doesn't have the split one, but it is basically the original Air Max bubble. This one's leather, this one's stitched in. I am a fan of leather, but I'd have to say the stitched in one, the old school one, works better. On Essentials and most Air Max 95s, laces are reflective, so if you can see the little dots in the laces, that means they're reflective. These unfortunately are not, they're just plain white laces, but I do like that they have lace tips, so that's very good. Also, another similarity is reflective. They're reflective on both trainers, and the mesh behind is the same, and also the material of the tongues are also the same. So a lot of similarities and a lot of differences. So the mesh on these is quite like a rugged mesh. This is quite a soft mesh, so you will have to like spray that with water sprayer. What they've done here is they've put all the mesh underneath the tabs. Here there's mesh underneath and on top, so kind of covering it so it doesn't mess up, so it stays all good, nice and clean. Also on the front, on the face, this has like slits. I believe they're reflective. This one doesn't, so it's just a clean toe box. So there's a lot of similarities and there's a lot of differences between the two trainers, as you can tell just by looking at them, but sometimes people may not be able to tell. These are the more popular ones. These are, you know, the classics. These are quite new. These are on sale quite a lot of places. So retail was 170, but you can get them for under 100. These kind of hard to find on sale because they're the classic ones. I don't hope that they come back in style soon, because I wouldn't want people to ruin my trainer that I love like they ruin everything else. All in all, I'd say, personal opinion, these are nice, but these are 10 times better. Just personal opinion on that one. But I do have to say there's a lot of similarities, there's a lot of differences. They are both very nice, but if I had to choose one, it would obviously be classics every time. These are good. If they were in another color, I might like them as well, but I don't think that I would buy them if they did bring them out in another color, which is a shame. So it's a no from me. I'm not totally against them, but I'm kind of against them. I do want to see how the sole does. So in the winter, this sole as compared to this one, as this looks like it's got more, you know, it's more rugged and a bit more grip, which will be a massive bonus, as the UK it does get icy, etc, etc. So I want to know if this does well, because if it does, then I'd say Nike should make this sole, you know, a regular sole on these pairs, or if they'd made winterized pairs for the winter, because this provides absolutely no grip whatsoever, people. But yeah, I don't think I have any more comparisons. Anything else I'd like to say? Just a quick one. Inside is obviously the same, Nike Air logos. But yeah, man, tell me what you like more, people. Would you want to see more colorways of these? Do you like these or these? So just vote below or something. If you've watched it this far, thank you very, very much for watching. Yeah, don't really have too much more to say, not going to lie. And yeah, just make sure you vote, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, stick the bell icon on so you get all my notifications for when I upload. I do upload quite regularly, so please do check out the videos. But I think that's it for now. Take care, people.